Next couple of hours, Kenya will be celebrating Madaraka Day, with the celebrations being held for the first time in the northeastern region. Our reporter David Mudhoka is in Wajir, and of course is part of a bigger crew that will be covering that event tomorrow as President William Ruto leads the country in celebrating Madaraka Day. Mudhoka, good evening. It is the first time that northeastern Kenya is hosting such a national event. What can you tell us about the preparations and the expectations tomorrow?
Well, Ibrahim, indeed, it is historic. It is unprecedented and definitely one for the books. And as you put it, in the next few hours, the county of Wajir will be going down in the annals of history as being the first county in the entire northeastern region to hold any edition of the Madaraka Day celebrations. To be precise, tomorrow will be the 53rd edition of these celebrations, and the heart of this activity and the heart of the action is the Wajir Stadium, which is just a couple of kilometers from here. And there have been preparations there, as you will be, and our viewer will be able to notice. We saw the final touches just to make sure that the stadium is ready for these celebrations, where we saw roofs being placed, we saw the combing of the entire artificial turf, and we also saw the preparations and actually rehearsals by the various children and the various artists from this region, actually just to make sure that tomorrow everything goes as planned. And indeed, the celebrations will be led by President William Ruto, who is already in the region. Earlier today, he was in Habaswein, where he launched a solar project, and tomorrow he will be arriving, we are told, any time after 7 a.m. and leading the celebrations, which will also be a bit different because we understand that they have to end by 11 a.m. This perhaps owing to the harsh and hot climate conditions here, and secondly, owing to the religion that the people here practice. Remember, a majority of them here practice Islam, and when it clocks 1 p.m. tomorrow, a majority perhaps will need that opportunity and that right to go and worship. And so, just to get a glimpse of how this region has been preparing and anticipating for this function, I'd like to speak to a few of the residents here. Karibu sana. You tell us what your name is, and how do you feel that these celebrations are taking place for the first time here in Wajir and also for the first time in the northeastern region?
Okay, my name is Armadina Abdi Hussein. I'm an accountant in the Ministry of Health, Wajir County. I'm so happy. Acha tu niseme niko na furaha mingi sana. Juu sahi tunaona hii tauni yetu vile iko, tuko kwa harakati na mikakati ya kukaribisha Madaraka Day, which will be held in our county. Imagine the 63rd Madaraka Day will be held in northeastern, specifically in Wajir County. We are very happy, indeed very happy. We've seen, imagine, businesses is as normal. Sahi munaona town inakaa kama mchana, watu wamejaa, kuna peace. Now we are very happy. Tunasema asante kwa maendeleo yenye imefanywa na our president, and all credits also goes to our governor, our able governor, who is Ahmed Abdullahi Jir. We are saying so happy. We are so happy. God bless you and also our president of Kenya.
Thank you.
Okay.
Indeed, you can tell the mood right here in Wajir. That is the kind of atmosphere, and actually speaking into the preparations that have been made towards the specific and the special moment tomorrow was the Interior Principal Secretary, Raymond Omolo, and this is what he had to tell us earlier today.
We have made adequate security arrangements to enable us have a successful celebrations. But even beyond the celebrations, we have invested a lot as a government in terms of the security infrastructure, working with the communities, improving the capacity of the security agencies across the country. And you will attest to the fact that you have experienced a stable security situation, not just in northern Kenya, but across the length and breadth of the country.
Well, indeed, it is all systems go for not, as I put it, the 53rd, but the 63rd edition of the Madaraka Day celebrations, and an entire team of NTV journalists is on the ground to bring you the latest tomorrow. That includes yours truly, Swahili editor Frederick Mutiriri, and my colleague Victor Ngaruya, alongside a team of photographers as well as video journalists, as well as a team of engineers, just to ensure that we capture this historic moment. Ibrahim Karanja, over to you.
Well, David Mudhoka there, Sheikh Mudhoka, I should say, from how you addressed this evening. Mudhoka, Frederick Mutiriri, Victor Ngaruya, and a host of NTV journalists are in Wajir to give you a blow-by-blow coverage of the 63rd Madaraka Day celebration, as will be unfolding tomorrow, even as President William Ruto headlines that particular event.